getting ready for the race this weekend, the Jambalaya 100. Want to give a shout out to Bulldog's Bodies. Bulldog, thanks for the wrap. Looks nice, looks sweet. Thank you for your help. You guys have helped me get this car rolling. I learned how to drive it. For the wrap, man, it looks sweet. Thank you. The body I built myself, and cage. I don't build them to sell, I just build them for myself. There's other guys that do it and do it better. The nose of the car comes from Bulldog. Man, she looks sweet. I almost hate to run her. I know I'm gonna tear it up. But we're all ready for the race. Car's ready, tires are ready. Just hope I can control it and make a good run. Lucked up a couple months ago and got a win. Might be the only one I get. I hadn't even sniffed the top 3 since. But as far as a hobby, man, I love it. I've raced go-karts, motocross, 3-wheelers. This is by far a mind challenge. I'm used to racing by the seat of my pants. With this, it's by sight, and it's hard to get a feel for it. I'm slowly learning. I'll be glad whenever I can get some stuff figured out and make steady laps. I'm good at putting 5-10 laps together. Now I need to put 20 and 30 and 40 laps together. I just want to thank Chris Wall, Donald Robinson, Steve Bolton. All of you guys have been real great to me. Thank each and every one of you. And I'm excited about the Jambalaya 100. I hope I do well. My goal is to make the race of champions, and in that race to complete 80% of the laps. If I complete 100% of them, that would be even better. But realistically, I just want to finish the darn race. This is what I use to clean the tires at the racetrack. They get dirty. It's just a 1/2-inch drill motor. Took a old hub, machined it down, slipped it over, put an Allen screw in it, put your tire on, lock it in. I have a foot pedal that controls it. Then we take a wire brush and clean the mud and dirt off of it. I want to show you the toolbox. This is a Craftsman Versastack. It's a real nice box. I wanted something portable, lightweight. I've tried other boxes. The metal ones work great, but when it rains it fills up with water. This one, the top It's waterproof. Whatever you put in it, it's going to be pretty dry. The bottom drawers will get water. You have the drawer dividers. You can arrange them how you want. Box is pretty rugged. I haven't left it out in the sun, but it's rained on it. The top stayed dry. Dribbles, drops have gotten into the tool drawer. It's ball bearing, slides out real well, locks in. Not a bad box. You can stack them however you want. Keep adding on to the tool trays. They have a bottom box that's got wheels. I don't need it at this point, but I will get it one day. Probably need to get it before they discontinue it, like they do everything else. But it's a real nice box. Ask me a year from now, I may be using something different, but for now it's good. This little cheap workbench from Harbor Freight, it's worked out pretty good. Added this back to it to keep stuff from falling off of it. Also added a back to keep stuff from falling out the back. The next thing I want to do is add a real top to it. This top here, you get something on it, it bubbles up. And by the time it's said and done, I'll probably have enough money into it to where I could have bought a real bench. But it's a nice little bench, got a couple of little drawers. Put your junk in it. But it's, for the money, you can't beat it. My favorite is the fold out table. Works great, works good. I can spill stuff on it and it doesn't bubble. Other little toolbox I work out of is one I used to bring to the racetrack whenever I was racing go-karts. It holds up real well. It's another cheap Harbor Freight one. Got some real nice drawers. They slide in and out. Now after some time, these casters dry rot. The rubber falls off of it. Just knock the rubber off and it still works. I turned my old tire racks into shelves.